Hello everyone, my name is Neha Bhatia and you're watching Neha Align and Attract. Welcome to my channel, and this is Conscious Yoga Session. Well, we had a long day here. We had shot many videos for you, many more poses that you can learn from this channel, from me. And I would really recommend you to please practice that and do write to us if you like it, and if you have any questions on that, we would love to answer. And yes, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do that as well, so that we can, reach out to as many people as we can and we want. Well, since it's just the closing of the day, and we thought, why not share something interesting with you here. A lot of people have a big belly. We may have a perfect body, but then uh, we have good area here, because especially in India, especially in Delhi, we love to eat good food. So that's where this starts to bloat, and that's time when I come in the picture and I tell you how to reduce this. So even I have a little, to be honest with you. Let me tell you that we have to be honest to our own selves and to my audience as well. So either men or women, if you want to reduce this part and this part of your body, I'm just going to be sharing with you something interesting, which is very simple wherever you are, whichever part of the world you're in. You're just traveling as well, you can always do this posture. It's very, very simple. So we'll just lie down and do these interesting postures here. And these are not really postures, these are just some leg raises and movement around this area and the legs, so that you'll start to feel movement of the muscles as well. Whenever we eat a lot, or whenever we haven't done too much of exercise and just been at a job wherein we are stuck there and the movement has been less, and especially if we've been taking a lot of food, if the movement doesn't happen this side, so it starts to bloat, like I mentioned. So that's the time when you do these exercises and or even yoga postures, like I said, and it starts to build up a little movement, and when it moves, it starts to reduce as well. How we will be doing it is, we'll lie down, but before that we'll just put the blanket here, and it should come somewhere in the middle of the spine. We are lying down in Shavasana, but we are not doing Shavasana, just lying down straight. And if you notice that it will come right in the middle of my back here, the middle back, okay? And my hands are resting on the sides, right? Just take a breath in and breathe out. Take another breath in, and you may feel, if we have a little stress, that your shoulders are like this a little, that's the time you need to just lengthen your hands, bring it down. Beautiful. Now when you've got a great support here, it will help you do the leg raises and the movement of the legs even better. But how we will do it? Let's begin. Join the legs, and we'll start with the left leg, okay? It also works as a warm-up, and it does work as a great exercise for your abs and to reduce the belly fat. So now we'll just raise our leg up 45 degrees and bring it down. And I would recommend you to do it with the breath. When you take the leg up, breathe in. So that it's not a lot of a struggle. Now, the interesting part is when we take the leg 90 degrees, and that's where people cannot reach usually. So here we'll take the leg up, just see, and either you'll reach here, or even if you'll reach here, there'll be a little bend, right? So initially there would be a bend, but you have to make sure that as in how you go forward in your journey, it should start to come very straight, right? And that's where whenever you will do these leg raises, you'll start to feel a little movement on this part. And of course, it's amazing for strengthening your legs as well. And further, the postures that we'll be doing on the spine and even on the belly, on the stomach, it will really help you. So this is basically the starting of the lying down or the mat postures, right? So now we'll take the belt. If you have a belt, and if you can buy it, it's very cheap as well, just 150 rupees. You can buy it in India. I don't know about any other country. So you'll just raise your leg up 45 degrees, bend your knee, bring the leg together and wrap the belt around. Now when you're here, now from here, start to push the belt. So if you see, you're still not 90 degrees, okay? That's okay, no problem. The other leg should be stable here. Make sure that that's not going like this or like this. Make sure that that's stable. That awareness you have to have, okay? Now when you're here, just keep pushing the belt. Keep pushing it, keep pushing it, keep pushing it. You might feel a lot of struggle on this part, a lot of shivering on this part. Initially you may, so you may just do it for a little while, right? But as in how you go longer in the practice, it will start to become stable. So now you're here and just keep it straight, 90 degrees. And keep pushing the belt from your leg, from the sole of your feet. And keep smiling, yeah, important. Okay, now if you see, my hands are like this, so I need to rest my hands, otherwise I'll start to have a pain here, right? So I'll start to rest my hand, okay? Just a couple of breaths, don't do it for a long time. I sometimes like to release or exhale from the mouth. I feel good. You may exhale from the mouth or from... So when your entire leg will start to feel very strong. So when you're here, just take another long deep breath in and exhale. And with the exhalation, go down. Oh, hello, where are you going? No. Just here, 45 degrees. Right? And now a little more down. And now leave the belt. And enjoy this posture. And now I'm sure you all are going to scream. Ah! What is she doing to us? Okay, bring it down. Now once again, we'll go with the other leg, okay? Because it is very important to balance. So we cannot just do on one leg, we'll have to do both the legs. Now once again, 45 degrees, be here. You'll start to feel a little stretching on this part as well, which is very good. So don't feel, oh my God, I have pain. Like probably tomorrow you'll have a little pain in your body. But it's okay. 1 day, 2 days, and the third day you'll start to become more, you'll not have the pain, but you'll start to feel that, okay, because you haven't used these muscles at all. Okay, now 45 degrees. Now bring your knee and your leg closer and raise your leg up. Adjust your belt here. Now push the feet, push the leg up on the ceiling, towards the ceiling, up on the belt. So is it 90 degrees according to you? I think it is. But what will happen is, when you'll be doing this leg raise, you'll start to feel so much that your attention will go this side. But if your attention is on pushing the belt, you'll not feel the pain, and even if you will, you'll not get distracted. So keep pushing, keep pushing. The more you'll push, the more you'll be able to straighten up your leg. Beautiful. Keep breathing in and out. And now, exhalation, bring it to 45 degrees. Yes, you have to smile. Somewhere around 30 degrees here, and just be here. That's the time when your leg is gonna shiver. Let it shiver, it's okay. And bring it down. Take a moment with yourself, breathe in and out. Now you'll say, Neha, how can we just reduce the belly fat like that? This was just the beginning to strengthen your legs so that you can do it a little more. So now, once again, you're here and you go down. You're here and you go down. Do it at least 5 to 7 times in the beginning. So if you'll notice, you'll start to feel little movement here. So it's amazing for this area and also the legs. It's a great preparation. Now, here's something you have to notice, that your hip will start to go up, the right hip. And that's when you have to once again lengthen the right leg, okay? Great, one last time, go down. Okay, let's do it on the other side as well. Yeah, you may cheat sometimes, the way I did. Okay, now you're here. Keep your left hand on your sides. You may just want to use this and this. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Let's say if one hand you're not able to do it very well or not able to bring it very close or in 90 degrees, use both the legs. One last time. And take a moment with yourself. Okay, something that I have to tell you here, very important. Sometimes when we see the foreigners and we see, oh my God, their body is so flexible. So something I have to tell you here, very, very important, that they say that foreigners have a very flexible body and Indians have a very strong body. You must have seen, about the village areas, all the ladies, they, take up so much of all these, stuff on their head, and they move around the village to, transfer a few things here and there. They have always they are walking so much, they are, involved in so much of physical activity. So they're pretty strong, but we definitely lose out on a little flexibility here. That's when these kind of exercises are very important, right? You may be strong, but you may not be flexible. With yoga, you'll become more strong and flexible at the same time. Let's move forward. Now, when you're here, once again, we'll do it in a different style here. Bring the leg closer. And now, raise the leg up by pushing the belt. Now, you see, there was a little bend here. Automatically, it became straight. Now, from here, you have to do something interesting. You will be moving your leg both the sides. So, keeping your hand just on the sides of your left body. So now when you're here, make sure that your left hip is also on the floor. That's not moving like this, right? Otherwise, this will not be the right posture. The effect will not be as much as you want, right? Okay, now your hands are here. You'll start to feel a little sensation here. If you feel that your right hip is touching the floor, you may want to just come A little closer, yeah, beautiful. Now, once again, raise your left leg and bring it on the other side. Now, this is amazing for women, especially women, because this area, when you open up, you start to release your emotions. They say, you know, there are many times when our emotions are blocked, and there are many times when the energy centers here are blocked. So this is amazing, not just for you know reducing the abs, but it's good for balancing your energies as well. Okay, now once again we come back and we bring it down. Wow, beautiful. It was really nice. I loved it. Okay, now we'll go on the other side. Let's not forget the other side. So once again, bringing the right leg closer here and pushing the belt like I mentioned. Keeping my right hand on my right side. And now I'll be moving my leg towards the left side. Yeah. So if you notice, my right hip is up, but this can also go up. So that's the time you need to just be a little aware, okay? Feel that sensation around this area. Especially if you do it a little faster, that's the time when you get the real results, okay? And now, open up. Keep breathing. Once again, up and down. So this was the leg raises, and I really enjoyed it. You have to just make sure that whenever you do any kind of warm-up, especially leg raises, you have to make sure that you start with a little shavasana and end with shavasana, right? And also don't forget that you may have to do a little faster. I explained it to you slow because you may be a beginner, right? So once you have had a little experience of just adjusting with the belt, adjusting with the legs here, you may do a little faster, but not very fast. Otherwise, it can affect you. In case if you have had a low back injury, or if you have had, if you have a little pain in the low back, just be very careful. Don't be in a rush introducing your belly because you never know. You will not reduce your belly, but this might increase. The stress in the mind will increase if you'll have more pain. So it doesn't make sense. So make sure that you're just going easy with your poses, and also if you keep following my channel, I'm just going very slow in teaching you the poses. So I think I'm just gonna lie down and sleep now because I have had my long day. And you guys enjoy yourself. Namaste, and thank you so very much for joining us. Please make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel.